Hey, I'm Nathan Mitchell Walden, your host. What's up? I'm Jason Walden, the co-host. And I'm Keith Miller, the other co-host. Welcome to the show. Ready to dive into some fun?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Reviewing Wrestling Pay-Per-Views. I'm your host, Nathan Walden, and we have with us my cousin Jason Walden and Keith Miller. Hello,
What up?
guys.
Hello, man.
Hey, man.
How you guys doing?
I'm good. Appreciate the invite.
Yep. To tell
me
you a
too.
little bit about this podcast is we're going to be reviewing old wrestling pay-per-views, and then we're going to give our take on them as if we'd seen them yesterday and it was the first time. So we're going to start out with the first match, Brian Pillman and Justin Thunder
Jushin Liger. Jushin
Liger.
Thunder
I
Liger.
pronounce his
Yeah,
name
Lucha
right.
Liger. Lucha Liger.
We'll start with you, Jason. What did you think about that first match?
I thought it was pretty cool. It's been a long time since I've got to see Flying Brian Pillman. So didn't really know the other guy, remember the other guy, but I love seeing Flying Brian. I mean, it just shows, even going back and looking at stuff that you haven't seen in years could just trigger like the fan in you. Like I got really into it.
Yeah.
And it was just, I mean, classic match, I guess. I mean, to me.
And Keith, what'd you think?
Man, so I I watched this match a million times, so it's kind of hard to look at it like I'm just watching it for the first time. But I mean,
Right.
some of the stuff that I noticed about it, like Jesse Ventura said on commentary, this is the greatest high flying match I've ever seen in my whole career. But
Right.
compare it to like the high flying stuff today.
Oh yeah, like the Hardys and the Dudleys and all them, the ones that started the extreme stuff, yeah. To me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
it's
even like, are there matches without dives anymore? Are there?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think every match has a freaking dive.
Yeah,
And
it's got
it's like,
something to do with being thrown over the ropes or in between.
yeah. I saw Mike Jackson do a dive last night on TNA. He's
Okay.
70 years old.
Yeah, see, there we go. 70 years old and you're still doing that, you might want to go home for a while.
Yeah. But I mean, my point kind of was,
Fun.
I like this kind of wrestling so much better, where the high flying stuff is more realistic, and they're mixing it in with some regular wrestling. I don't know, man. I think that they did a way better job of creating tension back then, and like,
right.
I don't know. I thought it was a great match. Liger is a freaking legend, and there's a reason why,
I thought he was good.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know the guy that well, but I mean, he threw on a hell of a show and a match.
Yeah.
Along with Flying Brian. I mean,
I liked it. I thought it was a good match. I mean, I've always liked Flying Brian, and to me, it did showcase like the beginning of the high flying movement.
Yeah.
And like they have a lot less room to deal with those flying moves outside the ring than what they do now.
I agree.
Oh, yeah, it's tight back then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was fresh.
I mean, I'm surprised some of them didn't land in the audience. The audience was so close.
I mean, sometimes they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yeah.
And Keith, what would you give it out of 5 stars?
Well, I did want to say one more thing about the finish of the match, because this is something cool that they used to do a lot of the times with the Flyers. The match ended because Liger went for a big move and landed on his head, and then Pillman did like a roll-up on him. A neat one, like with a bridge and stuff. But they used to do that a lot with the Flyers. Like the high-flying stuff, sometimes it would pay off, but a lot of times they would lose because it didn't pay off. And that's just the psychology of that's so cool, man. If I'm giving this something out of, I think I'd give it a 5, dude. It's a great match. I don't see anything wrong with it. I didn't see a single flaw in this match.
Okay, and Jason?
I would have to give it a 5. I mean, like I said, it took me back too, so that kind of works with me on that edge,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was a big Flying Brian fan back in the day, and yeah, it was just fresh back then. It was new, something we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4.
Okay.
It could have been a little bit better because I think if they would have had a little bit more time, they would have stretched it longer and made it a little bit interesting. I didn't like the ending. I really didn't.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I thought that was a
Yeah.
great finish. I thought it made perfect
Only
sense.
because
I thought it was
only
pretty
because
good.
he did it 4 more times in the pay-per-view, but
Yeah, that's true.
we'll move on to Alexandra Bagwell or Marcus Bagwell and Terrence Taylor, which was definitely a new character I forgot he even had.
The
Yeah, I got a
tailor-made
question.
man.
I got a
Yeah.
question. Bagwell, is that Buff Bagwell?
Yeah, that was Buff when he was a kid.
Buff, I'm Buff and I'm the stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I wasn't sure, and I knew it looked just like him, but boy, he looked so much different when wasn't with the NWO and everything.
Yeah. I mean, I liked the match for what it was. Buff was still super green, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But putting him with a guy like Taylor who had been wrestling for I don't know 10+ years probably at that point.
yeah. He was a veteran.
Yeah, he was leading the match. You could kind of tell, and
Yeah,
you know, it
and with
accomplished
them
what it
younger
needed to.
kids, yeah, with anybody starting out, they're gonna have their issues.
Yeah, but it wasn't a bad match. I thought it was all right. I was a big Terry Taylor fan as a kid,
Yeah.
so love
I
Terry.
know why.
And
I
for Buff
remember the name.
Bagwell,
Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
for Buff Bagwell and being one of his first pay-per-views, he did really well. I mean,
Yeah.
you could tell he was real green and learning, but I mean, for it to be, I probably would have made it the opening match, but for it being the second match, it wasn't too bad. It was good.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was all right.
Again, it ended abruptly. I took a drink of my pop and it was done.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean they used to do that a lot. Those flash finishes where the heel would beat up the young babyface for the whole match, and then the babyface would come out with something quick at the end. You know,
yeah.
yeah,
Which would make no sense in a real battle.
right. Yeah,
But yeah,
Was so much controversy surrounding the U.S.
to me it was a mediocre match.
yeah.
I thought it was all right. It just felt too amateur, like what you're just saying.
They
You know, it
definitely
felt
kept
like
it
one
super
guy.
basic.
Yeah, it felt like one guy was totally controlling the other. The whole situation. Like
Yeah.
there wasn't a little balance there, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could tell it was a newbie versus somebody who's been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
And
anybody
I'm gonna
else
say
have
I
any
was never
comments?
really a big Buckwell fan, by the way.
Yeah, I never really liked Bagwell that much, but I was, like I said, I was a huge Terry Taylor fan from the Mid
Yeah.
South days.
Okay,
I even
what would
liked
you
him when he
rate
was Red
Terry
Rooster.
Taylor
You know,
out of 5 stars? What would you rate Terry Taylor out of 5 stars?
as a
in
wrestler,
wrestling?
oh, dude, 5 all day.
5?
Yeah,
And Jason?
yeah. His
What I've
character
seen, I would
work
give
and
him
his
like
in
a
ring.
3.
Yeah,
3 for Terry Taylor.
Yeah. I mean,
Whatever.
you could tell he was in control of the match, but the match could have been a lot better. If,
Well, yeah. I mean, this
Yeah,
match,
with
I'm
more
giving this match a
experience.
3, but Terry as a wrestler, I'd give him a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. As a
Well,
wrestler,
I don't think I could judge that one then because I don't really, it's been so long and I was younger when I heard it and now,
Yeah.
so that was like the first match I've seen of his in years, so I couldn't really.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back and watch like when he turned heel in the UWF on Shane Douglas, dude, that match is amazing. And Douglas was so young, and Taylor like really,
Yeah, and now that's a wrestler I liked was Shane Douglas.
yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty decent.
and I don't. Terry Taylor. What about backstage? Like,
I
promos
mean,
and
they say
I
he's
don't
great.
know.
You know, they say he's got a great mind. I know he's
Yeah.
helped a lot of people.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
what's good about wrestling because you hear it a lot in
Yeah,
this sport.
he did a lot for the young guys in TNA when they were kind of in the middle of TNA, like not in the very beginning, but later on, they brought him in as like a trainer and stuff. And I know he helped a lot of those kids out in TNA. So
Was that around the Hulk Hogan and Bischoff era?
No,
I
that
think it
was
was
before.
before that.
Before that, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was back when wasn't Jeff's dad still owning it at that time?
I think so.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett's dad, I believe so. I think
Yeah.
I think that was the end of the era, wasn't it?
Yeah. But Taylor stuck around for a while too. He was there off and on for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean this match though, like it's average. I'd give it a 3, mediocre, you know.
Yeah.
Not
3 out of
great.
5 stars. What about
Again,
you,
nothing really
Jason?
wrong with it, and they told a good story, but it just wasn't super exciting, you know.
I
Right.
think
To me,
if
to
I
me,
knew
it
the
was no
build on it.
excitement out of it. You know, it didn't make you go, fuck yeah, you know, it didn't.
But I
I
think it
remember
would
as
have
a
if we
kid.
would have known the build up.
Yeah, I remember as a kid being a big Terry Taylor fan and being pissed that he lost, though. I do remember that. Like, I was mad as hell that Terry Taylor lost that match. So, you know, even though he was the heel, I didn't care.
Hey, some of your greatest wrestlers are heels.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, and I think that's what makes you a good wrestler is that you could be a heel and a baby face at the drop of a dime.
Yeah,
If you can do that. Some wrestlers just can't. Some wrestlers are made
there's
to
a
be
lot of
heel.
wrestlers out there that couldn't and can't, but I think that's what makes you a legend to me. Is that you could just do it automatically and the crowd's just gonna react.
Well, later on, I mean, one of the greatest wrestlers of all times in the semi-main event, and he's never a heel. So
Who is that?
Ricky Steamboat never wrestled as a heel. Yeah, and he's
No,
one of the
he
greatest
has
wrestlers
never.
ever, dude.
Huh.
Wow,
I
yeah,
think.
that's right.
Yeah, but he was never a heel. Just
no
connected with the
shit.
fans, you know. Just there was too. I
Right.
don't know. They probably could have done it, but why? You know, there's no reason for it. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
There.
So moving on to Ron Simmons versus Cactus Jack, which I forgot that they even had a match together. Like I said, I forgot a lot of things in this pay-per-view that brought me back.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was quite an odd pairing for a match, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was cool that they let everybody do their thing. You know, Jack got to do his elbow drop and got to do his little hang up in the ropes thing, which he, you know, was pretty famous for. The thing that I remember the most about this match, though, now is like an adult, and then watching it back, all the black people in wrestling know each other, dude. They're like,
most likely there was less back then.
What is Junkyard Dog doing? Well, he's friends with Ron Simmons, Jess.
Junkyard Dog come out and had me going back. I was excited.
Yep.
I was like, holy crap, it's Junkyard Dog. I started whooping like I was a little kid.
He was like 106.
It took me a second. For a second, I thought it was Virgil.
Oh, yeah, because the suit, dude.
Yeah.
Because he had a Virgil suit on. Yeah.
And then they were like, JYD. I'm like, oh, shit, you're right.
Yep.
But, yeah, to me with that match, like as soon as they both come out, I'm like, okay, this is going to be awesome. You know, because I've been fans of both of them forever.
Yeah, they're both really good.
You know, to me, the match wasn't long enough. I think they should have gave them more time.
It was the shortest match on the card. It was only 6 minutes.
I believe it was. And I mean, they could have did a lot more and a lot better being who they were or who they are and was back then.
Yeah. They could have.
I enjoyed watching it, you know.
Yeah, I think the reason that the match was so short was partially because they wanted to get in the stuff with Abdullah and Junkyard Dog at the end. You know, they wanted to introduce JYD, so they needed some time for that. But I mean,
it's always about time.
That happened, right? So then they ended up having a tag match, didn't they? That happened on a Saturday night. Abdullah.
Either Saturday night or a Clash of the Champions or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to look that up and find out because I want to watch that now.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, they're both professionals. They both did a good job. Like it was a solid match. Just didn't have enough time, you know.
Yeah.
And Cactus Jack is a lot more athletic than what he gave himself credit for.
Yeah. Well, especially back then, you know, when he was like
so much younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, he was actually skinny to a point.
I remember from Cactus Jack's book when Jim Ross was like, "Oh, he enjoys the pain." In his book, Jack wrote, "Despite what Jim Ross would have you think, I do not enjoy the pain."
Well, you couldn't tell with all the characters that he's done throughout his time,
Yeah.
and
Hey,
all the matches and
Dude
the
Love is
chair
not a
shots,
painful taker. He does not like pain. Dude Love is a peaceful guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, you get all your aggressions out in, full grown men. Why go home and be mean?
Right.
You got that part out. Shit.
Okay, what would you give the match, Jason?
I would give it
Sorry.
a 4, being that I just don't think it was long enough. I think
Yeah.
I liked it. It excited me, because once again, the wrestling fan in me, and not seeing something like that in a long time with two greats, it's like, oh man, I didn't even know this match existed, but hell. And then when it ended, it was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Hanson?
I'll give it a 3.5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going 3.5 too, just because there wasn't enough time. There wasn't anything
Yeah.
wrong with
Yeah.
it, There wasn't enough
Right.
time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and it was, like I said, it was a fair match for both their styles. They got to do
Yeah.
what they
No,
needed
it,
to do.
it was.
for them having such different styles, they worked really well together, which is very cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what makes you great, and that's the reason why I guess both of them are Hall of Famers.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, damn.
Yeah. I also think that them two are some of the most pioneer people, like when it hit the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Like they were some of the pioneers of more extreme wrestling.
I mean, Ron Simmons is the first ever Black World Champion, so
Yeah, sure was.
Mhm. And
And
to
he was
this
also part of
day,
Doom. Do you guys remember Doom?
oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah, of course.
Yeah. I
Ron
used to
Simmons was
love
but
that.
guess what?
Yep, I
In this
used to love
day,
that group.
Yeah, Doom was
And
on
my
this
solid.
day in 1905, the World Heavyweight Championship was introduced.
Nice.
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, cool.
Is there any more comments you guys would like to make about the Simmons and Cactus Jack match?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, as I say, I think I'm good. I mean, I think we're all in agreement here on this one. It just wasn't long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Van Hammer and Z-Man versus
Oh
Richard
god.
Morgan and Vinny Vega. Kevin Nash.
Oh, I mean, is it okay that this match kind of sucked?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now was
I
that the
don't
one?
know.
Now I don't know if it was me, but wasn't the Rock and Roll Express fighting each other? Is it
Robert
that
Gibson had
match?
already left at this point.
Oh, so they weren't. They were separated at that point.
No, Robert Gibson was gone. Um,
Oh, okay.
so what
Because it
happened
said,
was there was a group called the York Foundation. Marlena was the leader of that, but at the time she was called Alexandra York, and she was recruiting baby faces to join it. And Mike Rotunda was the first one. She changed his name from Mike Rotunda to Michael Rotunda. And then Terry Taylor joined, and she changed his name to Terrence Taylor. And then the last person to join was Ricky Morton. He turned on Robert Gibson and joined and changed his name to Richard Morton. And they
okay,
wrestled
you know
like,
what? I remember that now.
yeah. And they wrestled like twice, and then Robert Gibson left. His contract was up, so he just left.
Oh, okay. Because it
But
did shock.
this is probably 2 years after that.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was hooked on the Rock and Roll Express as a child.
Yeah, right
Them and
on.
the Midnight Express.
Yeah, the Midnight
feud
Express
that
is my
they
favorite
had
tag
for
team of all
years.
time.
Huh?
But the Midnight Express is my favorite tag team ever.
Oh yeah. I would
Yeah,
like to. I would have to say they would be one of my top heels.
Yeah.
Don't let Jason lie. He knows the Bumblebees are his favorite tag
The
team.
Bumblebees.
You mean the Killer Bees? I
Jumping
like the
Jim
Killer
Yeah,
Brunzell
the
Bees.
and
Killer
B.
Bees. There
Brian
you go.
Blair.
Now I love the Killer Bees. They were the
Killer
shit.
Bees were great, dude.
They would get pissed and put on their mask and whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Sorry,
Killer
Nate.
Bees,
Didn't mean to
baby.
curse him.
Yeah.
Apologize.
Yeah,
But
Nate,
I
how are you
like
feeling about cursing? I don't even know. We didn't even talk about it. But
just watch the F word.
yeah, right
Right.
on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked the match. I
Yeah.
thought that it showed Kevin Nash's ability to sell. And
Right.
Van Hammer, I remember the name, but like for some reason he had gone out of my mind. And I remember like, I think I would have liked that cat as when I watched him because
Yeah.
he was electrifying, dude.
Yeah. See, I don't remember him.
Yeah, I remember the name, but I didn't remember him.
Oh, yeah. I remember Van Hammer. I'm saying, so I didn't think anybody in the match was necessarily bad. I just didn't like the flow of the match. It just didn't,
Click.
yeah, I just felt like
Yeah.
it
To
didn't
me, it
click.
just. Yeah, I didn't really. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really care about this one. Just
Right.
like when I started watching it, it wasn't like interesting to me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, just something seemed off to me about it. I mean,
Well, here's the thing
uh,
about WCW that they used to do all the time, too. They would announce matches for the show, and then people would either quit or get fired or whatever. And then at the last minute, they do a tag team match like this. Like this match wasn't even
right.
supposed to be on the card. So
Oh,
Oh,
I can
wow.
see that.
I
yeah, so
thought it was weird.
they just took some people who were supposed to be in other matches and made a tag team match out of it.
It's like
It's
they
just
stuck
like,
a dark mat, like they stuck some dark matches inside of me.
yeah,
I thought Teddy Long
wrestling
was producing it
pay per
all the
view.
tag team matches.
Huh?
yeah. There was a
I
lot
said
of
I
tag
thought
team
Teddy Long
matches.
was producing it all the tag team matches.
1992, man.
And yeah, I was so young then.
Yeah, I was 18, so
Okay, what would you guys give the match?
2.5.
Yeah, um, I can give it a 2.
Yeah, it just didn't
I'm
grab
gonna
me. I mean, it
Yeah,
was fine, but
I'm gonna give it a 4,
they
only
didn't pull.
because
It's like the
I'm
wrestlers
kind
didn't
of
want to pull you
biased.
in. It's
yeah,
like they didn't want to pull you into to the story.
yeah,
You know,
Well,
that's one
I'm
of the
giving
one
it a
things I
4,
like
and I'm
about wrestling
biased
is
because
how they generally just pull you in.
yeah. I like how Jesse the Body said racist stuff, and Jim
Oh
Ross
yeah,
was like, "Well,
oh
I'll have
yeah.
to look
Back
into
then,
that." He said, "I'll have to
yeah,
look into that." He didn't talk like, yeah. Well, I'll have to look
yeah.
into it. Right.
Totally different back then from now, huh?
Yeah. He said,
I'll
Yep.
give
"Why
it a
is yeah,
4. I'll give it a 4 only because I'm biased because Kevin Nash is my favorite wrestler.
fair, fair."
Right, right. He's my second. He's my second favorite wrestler.
I like Nash. I've always liked Nash.
Yeah. Mine's Chris Jericho.
My favorite wrestler ever is Eddie Gilbert, who
Eddie
we'll probably
Gilbert.
see on some of these, but yeah, hot stuff Eddie Gilbert, man. He was freaking awesome.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he passed away a while ago, like
Right.
94, 93. But I mean, he did a lot of cool stuff. He was one of the guys who started ECW. He was the first
Okay.
booker for ECW. And
Along with
yeah, a
right.
lot of Memphis stuff and yeah, I don't know. I just love Eddie. Helped Sting out early, helped Rick Steiner out early, Ultimate Warrior. He was
Now,
kind
was
of
he a '70s wrestler? '70s and '80s wrestler?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, like I said, he died in like 93, so I think
Yeah, I was
he
teenager.
either started in the early 80s or late 70s, yeah. And his whole family was wrestlers, his dad and his brother. So,
Yeah. Well, I know the name.
yeah. Hot stuff Eddie Gilbert, man.
Yeah,
Missy
I'm
I have
just
to
Hyatt,
got.
the
look
I'm
chick
him
trying to
up.
who
put a
was
face.
doing
I'm trying to put a face with the name.
yeah.
I like to
Missy
look it
Hyatt,
up.
the
Yeah,
chick who was doing backstage interviews on this was his ex-wife. He was married to her for a while.
yeah, I'll have to look him up.
And he married
See what he's
Medusa too,
like.
so he's married to two of the chicks on this.
But okay, we have Barry Windham and
Oh,
Dusty Rhodes versus Steve Austin and Larry Zbyszko. The
man.
living, well, is he alive still?
Zabisco?
Who?
Yeah. Yeah, Zbyszko's
Okay,
alive,
The
man.
living legend.
Yeah, the
The
living
living
legend, baby.
Larry Zbyszko.
Yeah, man.
Wasn't he the one? Wasn't he the man of 1,000 moves?
No,
No,
that
the
was
man with 1,000 moves
Dean.
is Dean Malenko. And before
Yeah.
him, it was
Okay.
Les
Yeah. No,
Thornton.
you're right. Yep.
You
I
should
don't know
know
why I was
Jericho's the man
confusing
of
those two.
1,001
Right. Armbar.
Yep.
when he first started the list.
Yeah.
Oh, Jericho. Yep. Yep.
I mean,
I found it good. It just you could tell they were all just really tough wrestlers because you know them from the Four Horsemen and all them. I mean, it's Arn Anderson. The top. What did they call him back then?
No, this was Dusty Rhodes and Barry Windham.
Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin, not Dusty, Dustin, sorry.
Dustin. Yep.
The
Which
son,
would be
not the
later on
dad.
Gold Dust. Am I thinking of the wrong match then?
Yes,
Yeah,
that was the
Arn and
match
Bobby's
before
later.
it.
That's yeah.
Say that again.
Arn
That was the
and
match
Bobby's later. This is
Yeah.
this is the Dangerous Alliance against Barry Windham and Larry Zbyszko.
Yo.
Who was
Or
the
no,
alliance?
I'm dumbass. Larry Zbyszko and who did he do?
Steve Austin.
Steve Austin. Yeah. Called Steve
Okay.
Austin.
Yep. He came in with the red attire with long blonde hair.
Yeah.
Stunning Steve Austin.
Cold Steve.
Now, who did they go against?
Barry Windham and Dustin Rhodes.
Okay. So, okay.
I thought it was cool. Like I said, this brought them back a lot for me because I didn't remember half of it or any of it apparently. And I really thought that they should have probably maybe, I don't know if they pushed them or not, but Barry Windham and Dusty Rhodes was like, they fit, I think, like a glove.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they won the belt at some point.
Oh, yeah. Now, weren't they both like second generation wrestlers?
Yeah, Barry Windham's dad is Blackjack Mulligan.
Yep. That's what I thought. And I remember him. So, that was one of my mom's favorites and my dad's favorites as I was growing up.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, he's four of the best wrestlers in the world at the time, in a match together. And they had a good story.
Just starting out, yeah.
Had a good story where they had broken Barry Windham's hand, and instead of going to the hospital, he just taped it up and had the match.
Just let's go.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't surprise me that somehow they did break his hand and he did do that because, back then they were tougher.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. Cody Rhodes is pretty damn tough, but
yeah,
his
wrestling with
match,
a torn pec, that is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Say that again, Nate.
When he wrestled with that torn pec, that was unbelievable.
Yeah, and Penta has like a.
Are you talking about Rhodes, Cody Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes, yeah.
Yeah, and Penta has a tendon that's detached, and he just never got it fixed. He just walks around every day. I don't know if it's his pec or if it's his bicep, but one of his tendons is detached, and he just deals with it.
Dude, wrestlers, people don't get it.
Are kind of tough now too, man.
Yeah. If you're not a wrestling fan, you won't get how often that these people do get injured and go out there and still perform.
Yeah. But
it's like
this match.
It was like Cowboy Bob Orton. Everybody thought that cast was fake, but like you said in an interview, when you're breaking it every night over and over, it's going to take a while to heal.
Right.
So
what do you guys give this match?
A 5.
A 5?
That's great, dude. Yeah. Great
tension.
I would have to give it 4.
Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
I'll give it a 4.5 because I really liked it.
It was really fun watching.
Back and forth was awesome.
Yeah.
I thought that Larry Zbyszko showed like his aggressiveness and let Austin be able to shine, so you could tell he was going to be a future star.
Yep.
Well, back then they seemed they helped out each other more.
Yeah.
Because
I love like I haven't seen Zbyszko wrestle in a long time, but I love the way that he sells. Like,
oh yeah.
I don't know how he does that, but like when you punch him, his whole body shudders. That's freaking awesome looking, man. I don't know how he does that, but it always looked cool when Larry Zbyszko sold.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. That's
His
why he was
match
one of the best, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
his
Big
match
world
with
champ.
Scott Hall is an awesome match. I don't care
Which
what
one?
anybody says.
Which one?
The match with Scott Hall, it sold out.
Oh,
With
Zbyszko?
Sabisco?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, he can still do it, dude. He can still do it. So
Yeah.
Sold Out wasn't necessarily designed to have good matches. Like that
No,
was,
I think it was. Yeah, it was more to get it out there, get people
Nick
noticed.
Patrick was screwing everybody and like, but still,
Right.
it was fun for what it was.
Yeah.
Was there another tag match next?
Yeah, there
Um.
is. Sorry, I was grabbing my water.
Oh, you're good.
The WCW World Tag Team. This is the one Jason was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Steiner.
The,
That's the one I got confused with. Steiner
yeah.
yeah,
Brothers.
Steiners and Arn Anderson and Beautiful Bobby.
I mean, good match, Steiners were real
Yeah.
physical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were still young then, and they were on a roll back then.
Yeah.
yeah.
Both coming
And you
up
could
from
tell watching that match that
championships and
they were
everything.
hard hitters.
Yeah.
They were slamming hard. I was like,
Yeah.
holy
Yeah.
cow!
They were real
Oh
physical in that
yeah,
match.
that's right. Yes.
I remember as a kid thinking it was more one-sided. Like I remember thinking that Bobby and Arn got really beat up, but I mean they did get some good offense in too.
Yeah,
Oh
Just
yeah.
I remember
Well,
when I
once
watched it
again,
when I was 18, I thought the Steiners dominated the match, but they really didn't.
mm-mm.
right.
They still
But it
looked
You
looked
fun.
like they
know,
did because of how powerful they would slam you down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They looked physical, super
oh
tough.
yeah, I liked all. I loved the match. I
Yeah,
thought it was awesome. I mean, I was a big like we just talked about. He was part of one of the greatest tag teams ever. The Midnight
Midnight
Express.
Express. Yeah,
And then you got, of course, their name is within, is fucking the Steiner brothers.
yep.
Sorry. And then you got Arn Anderson. The what was he? What? I'm
The
sorry.
Enforcer.
There we go. Sorry,
Yeah,
I couldn't think it for some reason. It was right
that's the
there, but I
Enforcer.
couldn't get it to
Yeah,
spit out. But
good old
yeah,
Double
Yeah,
A.
to me, one of the greatest enforcers ever is Arn Anderson.
Yeah,
And when they got hit, like one of them, I think it was Michael, not Michael Cole, but Jr. One of Jr. that was doing. He
yeah,
says
yeah.
something
Jr. and
about
Jesse.
not being able to hit each other with fists. It's illegal, but in that match, that's all you've seen, and you could tell
Right.
that they were just doing. They're so professional
Yeah,
that the rules went out. You hit me, I hit you. And to me,
yeah.
that's lacking in wrestling today.
yeah, and that
Like,
was. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead and finish
oh
what
no,
you were
I was
just.
just ending it right there. You go ahead.
Oh yeah, like they did that a couple times on commentary, like when Bagwell had Taylor in the chin lock, and they were like, "We got to watch for a choke," and like they
Choke,
made sure
yep,
to point out the fact that fists were illegal. They don't do that
yep,
anymore because now you can choke
Yeah.
people and now you can punch people. Like it was
yep.
different back then,
Well,
They,
they pull more nowadays too. What I
yeah,
think.
yeah,
Back
Well,
then, I
and
think
plus,
some of those hits were actual hits.
yeah,
You know, Anybody that's been into a fight knows you can hit somebody and still not get a bruise on them.
right,
well, yeah. Plus, I
But
think the commentary actually split up. Like there was the call by call guy, and then
oh
the
yeah,
actual color commentary.
yeah,
and
They don't
even
do
though
that nowadays. Now it's confused. Now you don't know which one is the color
oh
commentary
yeah,
and which one is the play
because
by play.
everybody has a gimmick. Everybody has a
yes,
Yeah.
big personality that they try to put
even
over.
even the announcers,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, like Nate knows this. I have never been the biggest JR fan. The whole
yeah,
slobber knocker and all that shit. I hated it. All
right,
that
yeah,
stuff. I hated it. But I always give credit where credit's due, and he's a good announcer. He's one of the greats. I
yeah.
mean, when that came out, it like even things changed in him that it did in me when I'm sitting there before that other match. Okay, wait a minute, what we got here? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
Old Jim Ross is way different from WWE Jim Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He definitely became a character with the
Well, I
cowboy
don't.
hat and the freaking all the little catchphrases and saying stuff
Yo,
3 freaking times. Like he didn't do any of that.
right.
Nope.
When he
No, they
It
were
when he
was
was
just
actually
good,
playing
doing
back
clean,
then.
good
Yeah.
commentary. Clean, good
Huh?
commentary.
yeah.
Clean
And
and
I'm not
good
gonna lie.
commentary.
Damn it, who was the other commentary? It was
Jesse the Body.
Jesse the
Jesse the Body.
Body.
I'm not gonna lie, man. That dude has always amused me since I was a kid. Like he was never the greatest, but he always knew
Right.
how to put these words together
Yeah.
that would just. I mean, he's no they're no Bobby Heenan, but they
Right.
do.
So, what would you guys rate this match?
To me, it's a 5.
Yeah, I'd give it a 5.
I loved it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I liked it too. So I'm going to give it a 5.
Nice. It's the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
I've given like
Is
3 so far.
Hmm
there
And I'm about to
anything
give
you'd like
another
to
one.
say about Scott Steiner and Rick Steiner?
You know, the only thing I look at the beginning Rick Steiner to the one it is now and Papa Pump, and to me, I wish he would have never changed. I wish he would have been one of those characters who just stayed his way, and
Yeah.
that was it. Because to me, once he hit Big Papa Pump, like the whole thing went away. There was no more, brothers. There were no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm
The
not sure
Steiner
Scotty
brothers.
Steiner as just Scott Steiner would have ever won a world title. You know?
That's true. I agree with that.
So
I mean,
100%.
I think the push to Big Papa Pump, making him a bigger than life character, is
you think
what
so?
took him to the world title, you know?
I mean,
So
it
Yeah.
did. It did.
yeah.
I mean, I agree with that. I just think I think he could have won the world title that way because
Yeah.
they were still huge.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
We'll never
I
yeah,
know.
you
liked
never
Rick
know. I
better.
mean,
Yeah.
like you say, it speaks for itself, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's
I've
been a
always
world
liked Rick
champion.
better. Rick, I've
You
always
know
liked him better.
who? Rick
Yeah.
Dogface
Yeah.
Gremlin. I
I've
Yeah.
always
liked
liked
him.
Rick better.
Yeah, now I liked him even before his brother came in when he was
Yeah, me too.
Dogface.
Yeah.
When
He wasn't
Bobby
as
Heenan would walk
flashy.
him around on a leash.
Yeah. He wasn't as flashy as Scott, but I mean, he was solid. He was
Yeah,
strong.
he could get in
You
that
don't
ring and
like
you better
me?
know that you're going to be hitting a
Bite
wall.
me.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, if you don't like me, bite me.
Yep.
Nice.
Like we agreed, they just wrestlers was tougher back then,
Yeah. Yeah.
whole different breed than nowadays.
Yeah, for sure.
And the anticipation is awaiting us for the WCW United States
Oh,
Heavyweight Championship. Rick Rude versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
man.
And who wants to open up with comments on this amazing match?
I mean, match was damn near perfect. Rick Rude and Ricky Steamboat are two generational talents. Like, it's really hard to
Agreed.
find two guys better than them.
I
And
wish they would have had kids that got into wrestling because that would have been neat to see. See where their genetics went.
yeah, man.
I had
And
to
they're,
agree with you on this one 100%.
yeah,
I don't think it was long enough. Another match that I thought could have went the length, could have
yeah,
topped the scale, but it was just, I mean, still a great match to me though. I mean, I loved them both.
yeah.
He
They
was
have great
getting
Growing
chemistry
up,
too.
yeah.
Like,
he was
just
getting he was getting Tom and Nick boos.
yeah, dude. People hated Rick Rude, man.
Oh
I was
yeah,
like, holy cow, I knew they hated him, but I didn't realize it was that bad. You
Oh,
couldn't
they
oh
even
hated
yeah.
him
He
believe
was
so
one of
much.
anything he
the way
said.
he taunted the fans, the wrestlers, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody with just the way he was.
Yeah,
His looks, his ability to get in that ring and do a fucking top 10 tier match.
Yeah. And dude,
Yeah,
the
That's why.
best body in wrestling history, in my opinion.
damn
That's
near
why
it.
That guy
Yeah,
was freaking built, dude. Oh my god.
built, dude, built.
Look, that's why I always wanted Dolph Ziggler to do kind of the same thing, like when
Like
he
a
went
Rick
You
up
Rude
can
against
thing.
see the way he
like
hit
John
the
Cena.
zips.
He
Yeah,
had Nikki Bella's face all over his
Yeah,
tights.
yeah.
yeah. Well, didn't Val Venus do almost something like that? He would walk out in a
He was
towel.
close, dude. Yeah, Val Venus was
Yeah.
close. Yeah.
I cut off your wee wee.
Mm-hmm.
Choppy, choppy.
Chop, chop.
Choppy, choppy, wee wee. But yeah, man. Just a great match. I mean, these guys had
I thought it was.
great
You know.
chemistry. The follow up to this match, they had a 30-minute Iron Man, and
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite matches ever.
Okay,
Oh
I have
man,
to
I had to
watch
go.
that. Was
Yeah,
that on a pay per view?
I think it was on Beach Blast. It's whatever the pay per view that comes up after this one.
Well, we would definitely have to go to that then
Yeah,
sometime because I
yeah,
would
thirty
like to
minute
see.
Iron Man match was so good. Oh my god.
You know.
But but yeah, I mean, this is one of the best matches of all time. Wrestling
Oh yeah,
fans,
and then you got
young.
then you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh
Sorry.
no, I was just gonna say young wrestlers should study Ricky Steamboat and Rick Rude matches. They
Oh
just
yeah.
yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, people can't tell, but they're both really good technical wrestlers,
Yeah.
other than being bruisers and
Yep.
stuff like that. Especially Steamboat. To me, I think Steamboat is a little bit better than Rude because I think he was a little bit more of a technical wrestler, and he
Sure.
can play with your mind a little bit better. And then he
Sure.
doesn't have to go to any bad guy links,
Right.
to do that. If that makes sense.
I think
Yeah.
they're both really
It
good
does.
sellers. Like they both sell in different
Yeah,
ways, but
yeah,
like they
agreed.
both sell so well, man. Like
And so
Rude will
different.
sell the body part, whatever
Yeah,
hurts on him.
and,
He's so good at that.
and so
And
That's what
differently
Rick
too.
Rude. That's what I loved about Rick Rude. Like that
yeah,
guy could make you think that he was really hurt.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, and
And Steve-O would
agreed.
sell for sympathy. He would just
Oh
like, oh God, help me. You know what I mean? It was all like,
yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's like
oh,
being
I
as
can barely
so
being a
get
good,
good
up.
man.
bad guy he is, people want to see that.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
forget you, dude.
Yeah, man. I thought they're just two of the best. It was a great
Oh
freaking
yeah,
match.
I mean,
I
when
loved
growing
it.
up, I don't think I ever seen a match that I didn't like of theirs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with Steamboat. Like I say, he's one of my top 10. So
Yeah, as the kid, Steamboat was
you
my
know,
favorite. My absolute freaking favorite, dude. I loved Ricky
oh yeah,
Steamboat
I
so
mean, he
much.
brought a freaking Komodo dragon to the ring. Who
Yeah,
can't
he
love
did.
that?
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
gonna
like
lie.
Jake
When
the
I was a
Snake. The
kid,
best thing
my
about Jake
favorite.
was the snake.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my favorite was Hulk Hogan, but I was like 6, 7.
We all
Yeah.
make mistakes, Nate. No,
Hey, come on! I wouldn't say it's a mistake, even though Keith
no,
don't like the
no.
team.
I
I
mean,
liked Hogan.
Hulk
I
Hogan's.
was more of a Ric Flair fan,
I loved Ric
but
Flair, yeah. Dude,
they both. To me, you wouldn't have modern wrestling if it wasn't for either one of them doing
yeah,
their own thing.
yeah. I
Because
think
you
Hulk
got
Hogan was really
WCW was
underrated.
built. WCW was basically built on the
Yeah,
back of Ric Flair.
right. And WWE was
WWF,
built on Hogan. Yeah,
yep, on Hogan's back. You
yep,
know,
yep.
and they both, until the Monday Night Wars, you watched them both because they were on different times, because you
Right.
loved every single character of wrestling.
Yeah.
And that's what made wrestlers really good back then because they knew how to build that character.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
were more cartoon characters back then.
Yeah.
But didn't you
Nowadays,
guys used to
they're,
switch back and forth too on the Monday Night Wars like everybody? You'd watch Raw and then switch over on commercials to
yep,
WCW.
Dude,
yep,
one of the things that I always appreciated because I was an adult during the Monday Night Wars.
right.
So
Yeah, I was in my mid-teens. I think I was 15, 16.
yeah, so I didn't have anything to do. So, like they would play Nitro and then they would
Yeah,
put a show on for an hour, like something like Thunder in Paradise or something. And then
yeah.
they would play Nitro
Hated that
again.
show. Say
So
that
I
again.
would
Yeah.
always watch Raw and then just watch the replay of Nitro.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I would be in bed for school.
Yeah, I'd stay up till 3 or 4
back
o'clock in
then,
the morning and just watch the replay.
yeah, because
Or
back
I'd be
then,
in bed for
after
school
they
for
played
months.
live, they played a replay of it.
Yep.
Yep, I remember that. Yep.
Well, I would at least pretend I was in bed so I could pretend I was going to school.
Nice. Nice.
Mom was a good wrestling fan back then, so as long as I was on my straight and narrow path, I got to watch it. Now, if
Hell
I
yeah.
screwed up, go to bed. Damn. Because
Oh,
yeah,
man.
in our family, wrestling's a traditional thing with a lot of us.
Yeah. My mom didn't like wrestling. One of the only good things about my stepdad was that he did like wrestling.
Oh,
Mm.
we had a grandma, and she was the sweetest woman you'd ever meet.
Yeah.
And the day Hulk Hogan turned bad, man, I'll tell you what, she hit me on my leg and put a bruise on me like that.
Oh,
Of
my
course,
God.
it's grandma, so all you can say is, Grandma, you hit me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what, dude, I ain't never seen the sweetest old lady go erupt right after Hogan come out to the NWO.
So I was in college when Hogan turned bad. I was in the middle of an accounting class. Someone ran in the classroom and said, Hulk Hogan turned bad last night.
You're like,
And
what?
ran away. We were like, what?
No, not Hogan.
So funny.
You know, say your prayers, take your vitamins.
Yeah.
Hey, he didn't tell you that them vitamins were Vicodins.
Yeah, they were.
Or steroids.
Yeah. Be anabolic. No,
Well,
You know, it's in this banana shake?
let's
Steroids.
rate this. Did we already rate it? I don't think so. What did you
No.
guys give it?
dude, I wish I could give it more than a 5, but if the 5 is the highest, then it's a 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, I'll have to agree with that.
Yeah, I have to give it a 5.
I mean, I think we should get to do an overload one time and go and pick that one that we would give a 6.
Best match on the show.
Best match
Yeah.
on the show to me.
Yeah.
And, you know,
No, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, Vinny Vega was the best match on the card.
Vinny Vegas.
Oh, man. Right on.
Okay.
Kevin
I think I gave
Nash.
that a 2.5.
Kevin
Yeah,
Nash.
didn't he? Yeah, I believe you did. You gave it the lowest rate, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't
I
like it.
gave it a 4.
Oh no, I gave it a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so let's move on to the
Oh,
hate
God.
because it's coming up. We're moving on. We're moving on to the hate because it's coming.
Match was so bad, dude. This is one of the worst matches I've ever seen in my life.
WCW World Heavyweight Title. Sting defends against Lex Luger.
Okay. So you got to understand, at the time of this match, Lex Luger was my favorite wrestler.
Oh no.
So as a
Right.
kid, I
Sting was
convinced
one of our
myself that this match was good. This is one of the worst freaking matches I've ever seen. I've ever seen. So bad. The amount of times that they visibly did not touch each other. And oh my God. That knee lift in the corner.
Storytelling was okay, though.
Oh God. It was so bad, dude.
The storytelling was okay.
Storytelling was okay. Two best friends.
The thing that I liked most was the storytelling to this one. Yeah.
Two best friends. One's
where
been
they
working
didn't
hard. One's an
touch each
arrogant
other.
champ. I mean, I guess, but the
Yeah.
match itself was
beginning where they didn't even touch each other and they just kind of looked at each other, and that grew a
Well,
lot
see,
of
I've never
I feel like
I've
that
never really
went on
been
too
the
long.
biggest. I've never been the biggest Lex Luger fan. To me, the only thing that was exciting about Lex Luger was the total package.
Right. Right.
Was the move.
Yeah.
See, and to me, I think it could have been better if Sting would have been with someone else.
Maybe. Sting's not very good. I don't think either one of them are very good now, but
I can't say nothing. I used to,
Yeah.
I was a Stinger back in the day.
people love Sting, dude. I loved Sting,
Yeah.
but as an adult watching him now, I'm like, Sting was not very freaking good, man.
I can see that. because as he got older, like I was saying, the TNA era when he was doing that,
Yeah.
like to me, that's when I stopped watching him because he just wasn't interesting anymore.
Yeah, dude.
I loved him. I loved him growing up.
Yeah.
Because there's just something about Sting. It's Sting.
Yeah.
I mean,
He was athletic.
he is a legend. He's earned. I
I
believe he's earned what he was owed by WWE. Being in the Hall of Fame and everything. And I'm glad they could do that. But after he went to Crow and then he went to the whole Joker look on TNA.
Yeah.
It kind of like, maybe he's doing too much.
Yeah, I remember. I'm a big Christian Cage fan forever.
Christian Cage, dude, 100%. He was way better than Edge any day of the week.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
any day of the week, dude. You got the old creepy bastard. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick.
He's so
excited.
good.
Yeah.
But I got a best of Christian and TNA DVD. And there was some matches on there with Sting. And the matches were so boring. Like they just weren't good. And I know it's not Christian's fault.
Because Sting told a different type of story than what they were telling then.
Yeah.
Like it progressed into something different.
Yeah.
Which Sting didn't really grasp onto to me. That makes sense.
Right. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna have to watch some Sting career matches and see, because I know I liked him as a kid, and now I'm just like, eh.
The ones I remember the most is the Ric Flair and Sting rivals. Go back and watch those matches.
But he's wrestling Ric Flair.
Right, but I mean, to me, they're both. I mean, you couldn't have Sting without Flair and Flair without Sting. They were like the Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper.
But Sting, what he's saying is Sting can't wrestle unless he's got somebody else there that can wrestle good.
Right.
No, I got that.
If he's wrestling somebody that don't know how to wrestle, he's going to have a
horrible
match like he did with Lex Luger, because Lex Luger doesn't know how to wrestle very well.
This match was so bad. Lex Luger got way too big, too. He'd been off for like 3 months. Obviously, he spent the 3 months eating horse steroids. Crap, dude.
Well, remember back then they didn't know about as much stuff as they know about today than they knew back then.
Yeah. When they say he weighed almost 300 pounds, 297.
Yeah. Oh yeah, stock built. You ain't getting like that without some help.
Yeah, he got freaking monstrous, dude.
But look at all of them. Hulk Hogan had the largest arms back then. Remember, the largest pythons in the world.
But this match was terrible. The largest python are Andre's, from what I'm told.
What's that? Say that again.
That Andre had the longest python.
Hey now.
Well, he wasn't muscle though. That's what I think they meant by that.
I think he's talking about his trouser snake.
Probably. I don't know.
What do you guys rate this?
But yeah, if you want to watch a match that has a decent story and terrible wrestling and tons of daylight, check this match out.
Okay. Right.
Okay, what do you give it, Keith?
A 1.5.
1.5.
It's a terrible match, dude. I 1.5 might be too generous. That's bad.
Okay,
I give it a 1.5 because they looked good.
I had to give it
was good. The match was crap.
Okay, Jason, what do you give it?
I give it a 3.
Wow. Okay.
3,
just because I was a huge fucking Sting fan, and anything with Lex Luger, I'm gonna probably vote against him.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 0.5 star.
Nice. I probably should give it a 0.5 star too.
Because only reason it's getting a 0.5 star is because I like the beginning.
Yeah. See, but I thought the beginning went on too long.
The entrances was the best part of it.
And the celebration at the end, Sting with the title, and everybody's happy.
Yeah.
He was now two-time.
Yeah.
Wrong dude, man.
not a good match, dude. It's just not.
Talking about another not so great wrestler. Five time.
Hey, I love Booker T, dude. I think
I didn't find him the greatest after he went into WWE. I loved him when he was just starting out, but to me, the Harlem Heat were one of the greatest tag teams ever.
Sure.
I loved the hell out of them. I thought they were the bomb. I thought they were awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, now overall, what do you give the pay-per-view, and what was your favorite match, Keith?
I'm going to give it a 4. I mean, there's 3 5s, so that's, going to bring the grade up.
Yeah.
My favorite match was Steamboat and Rude, like pretty easily. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And Jason?
I'd have to agree. The Steamboat and Rick Rude match. It just great storylines, telling
pay-per-view?
all of it.
What do you give the whole pay-per-view?
I'd give it probably a 4.
A 4?
3.5 to a 4.
And I really enjoyed it. Like, it brought back a lot of memories to me. What was your favorite moment, Keith?
Oh, man. I mean, my favorite moment was probably like the backstage stuff as a whole package, because they don't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the Ninja.
The investigative reporter backstage,
Let's go to that. Let's go to the Ninja.
Yeah, the Ninja's right.
And then in the end, it was the cheesiest thing. Okay.
Hold on, let me rate it.
I'm sorry.
Let me rate it and give my favorite match, and then we can go on to the discussion about it. I give it a 4 too, and I'm gonna say my favorite match was Vinny Vega and
Vegas, dude. Vinny Vegas.
My bad. And
you gotta say
Kevin
it right.
Nash, I'm gonna have to give that my favorite match.
Right on.
Cool.
And let's discuss the pay-per-view and backstage stuff.
Yeah, I love the backstage stuff. I love the freaking.
Yeah. I always have, always will.
So good.
Like, it was like the cheapiest overacting you've ever seen.
Yeah.
But that was the beginning of, the Vince Kennedy McMahon era.
Yeah.
Right? She was really entertaining. I forgot how funny she was.
Right.
Oh, yeah. So simple, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a Missy Hyatt fan forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the Ninja. Oh, my goodness.
Like, you could tell it was a Vince McMahon thing to have, like, this cool-ass guy, right? And I like the trousers. I forgot about his shit. Like, when they looked like, dragon scales. I think that's one of the things that drew me to Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. But that cheapy stuff, where he's at the door. You go. You go.
You go. No, Steamboat.
And it's like, no, you go. You go.
Steamboat.
It is like,
did he even turn out to be?
Yep.
Did he even turn out to be Asian or whatever?
There was. I mean, the Ninja was only around for that one little bit so that they could swap him out with Paulie. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I didn't remember him other than that, so that's why I asked.
But the
they had him around for the build-up a little bit, like he was training Steamboat for the match. But then once Paulie took his spot, they didn't bring him back.
Yeah, he was that one-time character.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Overall,
I enjoyed the whole thing. Just sitting there watching it, like we've said, bringing back memories because it's a tradition in our family.
Yeah.
So,
and I like the fact. What was it, like 8 matches? I like that.
Like that.
7 or 8 matches.
Well, what was also different, and I thought about this last night as it was going.
Yeah, 8 matches.
There's a lot less storytelling in the pay-per-views. You know, it's
They
like,
build it up. Yeah, they build it up going into it. Yeah.
yep. And
Yeah.
then the pay-per-views speak for itself, like what they
Right.
did in the 90s with the Attitude Era.
Yeah. I
It's
like
like they took it away for a little bit and then they brought it back.
yeah. I like 8 matches. Like 8 matches is a good length for a pay-per-view. 5 is too short. 13 is way too long. You know? Like they knew what they were doing back then.
I think what else? I think it was wasn't the Sting and Luger match set for an hour? Didn't they say it was an hour time limit?
Yeah, but I mean it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, and then they give you like a whole 10.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was excited. I think that's what annoyed me about that match. Is
What
that
annoyed
I
me
was
about that
hoping to
match is
see
how
something a
freaking
little
bad it
better.
was.
But, you know,
Yeah.
I was
I
younger
know that
then,
when you hit somebody, it's
and
supposed
then I
to
didn't know any
connect.
better.
Yeah. So bad.
Yeah,
I just know when you hit somebody, it's supposed to connect.
Yeah. It's just not a
Yeah.
good match.
agreed.
So, Jason, what would you like the next pay-per-view to be?
Oh, I mean, if we're gonna go, I'd like to go with one of my favorites. I believe it's Vengeance 2001 or 2002. Where are we picking any genre? Any?
Yeah, it doesn't matter, as long as it's a
Okay.
pay-per-view.
I would say my 2 favorite matches in the entire world when Jericho beat The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin in one night.
Oh man.
What one was that?
I think it's Vengeance, isn't it?
Vengeance 2002?
Yeah.
I'll have to
think
look
so.
it up. I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Then that'll be next week's episode.
All right. We're cool with that. Awesome.
That'd be fun. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
Well,
meeting you, man.
Yeah, you too,
Thank
brother.
you guys
This
for
was
having
fun,
us
dude.
again.
Huh?
I'm Nathan Walden with Keith Miller and Jason Walden, and we have just reviewed a pay-per-view, wrestling pay-per-view.
Which one?
So check us out next week if you want to see us again, and we're going to be reviewing Vengeance 2002. Thank you guys for being on the show tonight. Have a great day.
Right on, man.
Good day. Right on.